Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch this week's Oldtown short. I wonder, have you ever looked up at the night sky and thought about all the stars and the planets, the galaxies, and the universe? Have you ever been at the beach and looked out over the sand at the ocean and wondered about the waves and the sea life, the fish and the crabs and the coral? Have you ever been to the Grand Canyon or Yellowstone National Park or somewhere else where you find yourself surrounded by the beauty of creation? The truth is, the world is so big and so beautiful, and there's so much more than we can ever imagine. And you and I, we're just a tiny piece of it. Now, by tiny, I don't mean that we don't matter, because we do. But the crazy part is that the God who created the stars and the planets, the galaxies and the universe, is the same God that created the sand on the beach, the crabs, the fish, the sea creatures, and the ocean. That same God created the Grand Canyon and the redwood trees, the Rocky Mountains and the Mojave Desert, and so much more. And it's that same God that created you and me. Now don't worry, I'm not talking about something that supposedly only took 6 days. I'm talking about something millions of years ago. Something in this very moment, and something in every millisecond in between. Now personally, I use the name God or Creator, while others use Great Spirit or Yahweh, Jehovah, Allah, or Adonai. But the truth is, our names are just that. They're our names. And our understandings and descriptions are our understandings and descriptions. The truth is, there is so much more about God that we can't even begin to understand. That we have to make up our own names and stories and understandings. For thousands of years, we as human beings have thought that we could contain God in books, in neatly wrapped boxes, in sanctuaries, in belief systems, and in the stories that we tell. But the truth is, God can't be held in any of those, because God is bigger than we can ever imagine. God is more beautiful, more amazing, and more awe-inspiring than we can ever begin to understand. God is so much more than our human words and stories and understandings that we can never come close in our descriptions. So let's not worry about the details and the number of days. Let's not fight about our understandings and beliefs. And let's not stress over the things we can't explain. Because there is so much more. There's so much more to celebrate and enjoy. There's so much more to care about and commune with. There's so much more to stand in awe of and to wonder about. So let's just spend a little more time each day appreciating, giving thanks, and standing in awe of the mystery and the majesty of God, and in the amazing gifts that God has created and continues to create in our lives, because that is so much more.